Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to learn the lesson number 27, the dreadful guest. What is the dreadful guest? Dreadful guest in the sense there is a guest who is unwanted. Everyone in the party was not expecting that guest, but suddenly it came. And that is why you can see in the picture, all of them are scared. That is called the dreadful guest, which we are unwantedly came to the party. Let us see who is that and where does it happen. It's a story, and the story starts. Okay, let me continue. Once upon a time, the king of Russia decided to hold a grand feast. Who decided? The king of Russia. He decided that I'm going to have a grand feast. Feast in the sense party. Okay, he's going to have a big party with all the other princes, rich merchants, brave warriors, and the all the other important persons in the kingdom. Okay, he's going to give party to all the important persons in his kingdom. Now, the feast was about to start. On the night of the feast, let's see what happened. Okay, all the guests arrived. The king and his guests sat on a long table. You can see they are sitting on the long table in a banquet hall. Banquet hall means it's a hall where so many people can gather and they can have the party. So many people, those who are being invited, were gathered in that banquet hall and they were sitting on a table. They talked and laughed, and everyone was happy. As we know, everyone was dressed properly. They are like rich merchants, princes. They were talking, they were laughing. Lots and lots of gigglings were happening. And let us see what happened. Everyone in the feast was very happy to come. They were very praised that the king of Russia called him for the party. Suddenly, suddenly means what? Immediately after, when they started giggling and laughing and all that, a huge animal burst into the hall. It was the evening, it was about the night, and the huge animal, he he entered in that hall. It was a horrible looking dragon. Yes, it's not the time when uh, they all were happy, they were all were enjoying the party, but suddenly who came? A dreadful guest entered. Who was that dreadful guest? It was a horrible looking dragon. It was as tall as tree, as broad as house, with teeth like spikes and claws like knives. What? They were explaining how this it looks, how it appears. So how he was very tall. He was like a tree. You have seen so many long trees, tall trees were there. Like that tall he was, as well as he was having a broad body. Okay, it looks like a broad. He was covered all the house. The palace was covered. So it was having a broad uh, body. His teeth were like spikes. Spikes means what? They have a sharp thing. Sharp knives are there, na? Like that. His um, teeth are looking. Claws means all over the teeth. It is like the knives. His skin was hard and scaly. Scaly means it is not smooth. It is some kinds of rough skin was there. Okay, so it was very hard and scaly. His eyes were red. What is the color of the dragon? It was red. And how red it is? It is like a red, hot, flaming shot. Like a fire burns, na? That type of red eyes he was having. Shoot, shot forth from his mouth and black smoke from his nostrils. What happens whenever he opens, whenever he wanted to sprout, the shots, the fire is coming out from his mouth. And the black smoke, whenever we have burnt something, the black smoke appears. Yes, that black smoke is coming out of from his nose. Nostrils means the two holes of our nose. Now, this dragon was also a very mean creature. It was not very kind, but a very mean in the sense very bad. He was not very happy. He wanted to have something for eating. He came there to spoil the party. He loved to be a spoil sport and a killjoy. That means how he was. He was very dreadful. He loved to make everyone scared. He loved to make people have in threat. He walked straight to the head of the table and pushed himself between the king and the queen. What he did? He just entered and he moved towards the king and the queen. Everyone stopped talking. What? Everyone was scared and everyone was in that thread that if we have any moment, the dreadful guest, that dragon is going to eat us. That is why everyone was stopped talking and was very stumped. Everyone was scared. Well, not everyone. Okay, what they said that everyone was quiet, but suddenly someone appeared. Yes, the hero has been entered in the story. Let us see about our hero, the brave warrior Ivan. Who was he? He was the brave warrior, and his name was Ivan. No, was not afraid of that dragons. What a rude, impolite creature you are, he said angrily. He was very angry. He was enjoying the party, and when that dragon spoiled the party, he came like an hero and he said that you are very rude, impolite creature. You don't have the manners. He was very angry with that. Just then, the servants brought in the food and set the platters on the table. When these all things were happening, the servants came and they were serving the food. But before they had a chance to serve the food to the king and the queen and the guests, the dragon to gobble up everything. What did he said? He attacked on that food before the servants can serve. You can see in the picture. Just imagine the dreadful guest is in front of you. The servants get scared and they scattered everything, goggled. Okay, gobbled. The king and the queen did not know what to do. Everyone was scared, and it was the party of the king and the queen of Russia. They were very scared. They don't know what to do. How can I save my guest? Nobody could stop the dragon. Nobody could stop the dragon. They all were in scared, but Ivan spoke up again. Nobody has ever taught you any manners. I can see. What did he? He was considered the dragon as a mannerless person who entered in the party without invitation. So he's treating him like that. He's asking again and again through his talking, he is opposing. And he's saying that nobody has taught you the manners. How can I? I can see that you are not behaving very properly. I hope you choke on the food. You are gobbling up so greedily. What did he say that? You wanted to eat all this food, na? But you should take the permission. You are gobbling up. Gobbling means attacking on the food to eat it hurriedly. So, like a greedy person, you are eating or choking all this food without any manners. Now, this was more than the dragon could stand. He puffed out fire and sprang out his feet. I dare you to come out and fight with me. Even he roared, are you ready? What? The event was talking about his manner. He was just giving him a words that you don't have manners, you are impolite, you are rude. Every word which was unsuitable. The dragon got angry. And what did he say that? I'm ready to have the fight with you in an open place. He roared and he said that, are you ready to fight with me in the open place? Then Ivan gave the answer. Of course, said Ivan. What did he said? Yes, I'm ready to have the fight with you. What have you done, Ivan? Said the king. King was very curious, very concerned about the guest, and that is why what did he say that Ivan, please don't do this. You cannot fight with the dragon. Let's put up with the dragon for some more time. You cannot fight a dragon. It will burn you and kill you in no time. What did the king is saying? King is convincing the event that don't have a fight. The guest or the dragon is very powerful than you. You cannot defeat him. He will just burn you with the fire. He's going to eat you, kill you. And like that, the king wanted to stop Ivan. But as we know, our hero was very brave. But Ivan was not afraid. He knew that the dragons were dreadful but not intelligent. What did he say that? In his mind, he was having an idea that a huge body, a huge, the fire blumping, everyone was dreadful. It was very scary, but they don't have the intelligence. I can win the fight with the using my intelligence, with having an idea. He was sure he could find a way of killing the dragon. Yes, he must be having an idea that how to kill that dragon. He was very fond of that. So what did he say that he was having all the plans ready in his mind. So with his intelligence, he was ready to have a fight and he was also very confirmed about that he is going to win or he is going to kill that dragon. Everyone walked out of the palace courtyard. You know that in the palace we have a big place, big gardens and the courtyard. So everyone entered over there. The dragon and the brave warrior Ivan faced each other. They came in that battlefield, that courtyard. Courtyard means the place where they can have a fight. So they are in front of each other. The dragon smiled a very mean in the sense he was having an idea to kill the Ivan. He wanted to burn the Ivan. That is why he smiled. He was very well confident that I am a huge animal. I can beat anyone. I can kill anyone. And that is why he gave a mean smile. And the wicked smile. Wicked in the sense that is the villain gives the smile like that. Now, how shall I kill you, you silly fool? What did the dragon said? He asked to even that, which, how can I kill you? By burning, by eating, or by just having a, just crushing with my body? How can you, how you wanted to be killed? Shall I burn you to the death? Shall I smother you with flames, and better still, I tear you up you with my knife's claw. What? With my nails, I can just tear you like a page. So, how would you like to be killed? Or shall I eat you up with my spiked teeth? With my sharpened teeth, I can eat you. In the meanwhile, however, okay, whatever the dragon was talking or whatever offer he was giving to the Ivan, the clever Ivan had thought the way of tricking the wicked creature. He thought of an idea. He was ready how to kill that dragon. He folded his arm on his chest and said in a clear voice. He was like a sincere boy. He was standing, okay, folding his hands and listening to that dragon. Now, here, look here, dragon. When you dared me to fight you, I agreed readily. I thought it would be a fight between just the two of us. Then he pointed behind the dragon. Why you have brought the whole army to help you fight? What did he just gave a foolish talk that it was decided that the you and I only going to have the fight. Why have you called the army with you? Are you scared of me? And he pointed out behind the dragon. The dragon was as stupid as even thought to him to be. Even know that the dragon was not having the intelligence, he was very stupid. That is why he called that. He turned his head to see what Ivan was pointing out. Yes, he wanted to see where is the army, where it is. Okay, that is why he turned his head quickly as a flash of lightning. When he was turning his neck, what did the event done? With the flash of lightning, in a second, in a fraction of second, he drew out of his sword and cut off the dragon's head. Yes, just imagine. There, he said, we won't have to put up the dreadful guest even ever again. What did he say that? With the won. He said that, yes, I won the battle. I have killed the dreadful guest and he's not going to disturb us in the party ever again. Okay, that was the lesson which we have seen, the dreadful guest. I hope all of you must have understood the lesson. It was very simple, very interesting lesson. Just because if you have the intelligence, don't scared of the huge animals. Okay, this was the idea. What is the moral? Moral was the trouble looks a big things, but if you are using your head, if you are using your brain, it is just little bit and it is up to vanished. You can vanish it up. Okay, I hope all of you must have understood the lesson. The dreadful guest will never come to your party also, so you can enjoy your party. And if you want, you can invite me too for the party. Okay, so
There was a king, and he belonged to a country which was called as Russia. Once he decided to have grand feast. Feast means party or celebration. So he invited many people. He invited princes, rich merchants, brave warriors, and all the important people in his kingdom. On the night of the feast, the king and his guests were sitting together at a long table in the banquet hall. Very happy. Suddenly, a huge animal, huge means very big animal, bursted into the hall, and it was horrible to look at. Yes, children, it was wagging. You can see it on the screen. It was as tall as a tree, as broad as a house, with teeth like उन बंदों को बता दूंगा जिनको भी कोड क्लाइंब करना नहीं आता। तो चलो भाई, बहुत सारे बंदे फिर बोलते हैं भाई हमें कोड क्लाइंब करना नहीं आता। और सीरियसली मैं एक बात बताऊं भाई, सारे बंदों को